This is the top 5 most overrated movies of all time. Movie number 5, 50 Shades of Grey. This movie was absolutely stupid and the premise was so dumb. The acting was so stale and dry. This was so overhyped too. This is just so unreal. Relationships do not work like this. It's not just all sex, okay? It just doesn't work like that, okay? And if you think it works anything like this, you're probably a 50-year-old virgin living in your parents' attic. Movie number 4, The Avengers. This movie was nothing but action. I mean, it was better than most superhero movies, but that's not saying much. Seriously, this movie was just all action. It was overhyped to hell. People were saying it's the best movie ever. How the hell is it the best movie ever? It's average at best. The CGI and the special effects were absolute shit. And it was just overhyped. If you see this movie once, you'll never want to see it again. There's no good things about this movie except the action. The action is overhyped and ridiculous, and so are the characters. Movie number 3, Deadpool. Deadpool. Is there anything to say? I literally walked out of the theater in the first 15 minutes of seeing this movie. Just nothing but cursing, screaming, and childish jokes. What moron would like this movie? This movie was absolutely ridiculous, and I don't understand how anybody even remotely liked this movie. If you think this is actually a genuine movie, you know nothing about the process of filmmaking, the process of script writing, the process of actual special effects, because even the special effects of this movie were absolute garbage. Okay, movie number 2, The Force Awakens. Is there anything else to say about this movie? I mean, it was rushed. It was garbage. It was overhyped as usual. It was just overrated. J.J. Abrams completely messed up the franchise. He tarnished the franchise forever, more than any of the 3 movie prequels could have. It was just absolute garbage. A complete remake of A New Hope. It was absolutely ridiculous how much they remade this movie. There was no creativity involved in this movie. Movie number 1. Apocalypse Now. God, I hate this movie. I hate it. It's always top 25 of all time in every single movie list. And I don't understand why. Why? The movie's stupid. It's just stupid. I mean, sure, it was one of the first Vietnam War movies. And it had a pretty good beginning action scene with the helicopters, but that's it. The plot makes no fucking sense. It's absolutely retarded. So they're on a boat and they're going someplace. They have to take out a cult leader. He goes there and then it takes up a half an hour of filler. The movie is just one giant filler. It's just them on a boat going someplace. Stuff happens. They go there, they kill the guy, then they go back on the boat. Nothing changes. No character development. Nothing. The only thing I liked about this movie, and I thought was pretty good, was when he was at the boat and he shot down all the Viet Cong citizens, and he didn't know they were actually civilians. And they show a dog was in the barrel, and he thought it was a gun or something. I thought that was a pretty good scene. Really, the overwhelming majority of the movie was trash. Trash, absolute trash. Overhyped, completely overrated. The special effects were good, I'll give it that, but the plot was terrible. I know a lot of you guys are going to say, oh, this is a classic. No, it's not a classic. It's only classic because people say it's a classic. It's not an actual classic. If it was made with today's technology and people saw this script, they wouldn't be amazed by the movie. It's only a classic because it was made in the 1970s. I'm sorry, but looking at this from today's point of view, if this was made today, it would not be a classic because the movie sucks. It's terrible. It's just not a classic. I can't explain that enough. This is my top 5 most overrated movies of all time. So if you agree with some of the movies, disagree with some of the movies, please write down in the comments.